Today, the topic is really what's about self-sabotage. And I want to talk about this because it pertains to areas of my life that I'm very active in right now. I'm a sales embodiment coach, so I work with women entrepreneurs on sales, and it's usually an area that people fear. And also, I've experienced massive weight loss in the past year and a half, we'll say. Massive weight loss, almost to 100 pounds. We are on that journey. And one thing that people have been asking me a lot about, like yesterday I did an awesome video on self-discipline and on discipline and where discipline comes from. And if you haven't seen that, just go to my Facebook page and watch that because it's really good. I watched it like 3 times yesterday. I'm like, this is really good. I feel really motivated after watching it. But this one is self-sabotage. Where does self-sabotage come from? Because we all have that self-saboteur within us that we're like, okay, I'm clear. Here's my plan. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this, and here's my timeline. And, we have a moment of clarity where we write it down, we journal it, we talk about how we're manifesting it in our lives and all the things. And then all of a sudden, we don't do the thing. What happens, right? Whether that thing is, working out, whether that thing is your own health journey, whether that thing is I'm going to make, 5 sales calls a week, whatever that thing is, what is it that happens to us where we don't do that thing? Where does a self-saboteur come in? And not to get super into it because there are so many different mindset things that could be going on, but ultimately, what's really going on is this. Self-doubt is your self-saboteur. What do I mean by that? I mean that ultimately when you self-sabotage, it's because you fear, you don't trust yourself. Ultimately, you don't trust yourself. You have a doubt within yourself that you're going to be able to do it, and that doubt overrides what's going on. And the reason that this is so important to talk about is because where that self-doubt comes from is ultimately fearing your own power. Because if you were to show up consistently for yourself, if you were to actually do the things that you say that you're going to do, what would you achieve? What level of leadership and responsibility would you be at? And for a lot of us, there's something that goes with that level of leadership and responsibility that we don't want to own because we don't want to fully own our power. And that's the truth of it. And it can be a scary thing to understand and to know just how powerful we really, really are. And also the self-doubt, these are things like, I don't feel good enough, and comparisonitis, and it's the same thing that comes with, lower self-esteem and whatnot. It's all, and also extreme arrogance. It's all about you. It's all about your ego, right? It becomes too much self-centeredness, creates a lot of self-doubt. It creates us either going in one direction where we're the victim, where we're not good enough, where Karen totally has that fit body. She just has amazing genes. What the hell, Karen? Or we go into complete arrogance about something, right? It's the same ego energy. And so really getting into balance with that is stepping fully into our power. And so that is, and stepping fully into our power means trusting ourselves. And it's a long-term relationship of cultivating trust. Am I doing the things that I said that I was going to do? Am I not doing the things that I said that I was going to do? And even just doing small things, starting really small, like Tim Ferriss, the first thing that he does every morning is make his bed. And it is cultivating self-trust. I think that's there are certain habits that you can establish that are really simple and really small that will cultivate a level of self-trust that will boost that confidence, that will eradicate a lot of that self-doubt. And you can start that today, and they don't have to be these really big things, these really big goals. We live in a society where if it's not big and shiny enough, it's you're not doing anything, and we're so achievement oriented, but the little things really matter. And really honoring ourselves for those little things and for showing up for ourselves, whatever that means for us. That's really like supporting in bringing that self-saboteur to the light and releasing it. So I hope this is helpful. And I hope you have a beautiful Monday. If you're watching this on Monday morning, have a fantastic week. I'll also go live tomorrow on a topic. I don't know yet, but I will. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.